Well, with us tonight is Charlie Laborte, comedian. In fact, one of the best visual comedians I've seen in a long time. And I want to thank you for doing Backstage Pass and allowing us to use your material.
Thank you very much. Wait, I gotta punch in right now. Hold on. Okay. Improv.
So you're one of the most visual comedians, and you don't have to rely on props. How did you come up with that idea?
Actually, when I first started doing comedy, I was just doing. I did this thing. First time I used props was like with the.
Guys, we go to the shopping mall not to shop, but to check out the pretty women, right, guys? You can always tell. Y'all see these guys checking out the pretty ladies. They're the ones walking into palm trees in the middle of the mall. They're going, hey, babe, look at those legs. Oh, shit. Who the hell put a palm tree in the middle of the mall? So I got in trouble, right? Because I'm sitting on the bench with my friends, and these pretty ladies walked by, and I was doing Homer Simpson impressions when they passed by, right? Oh, it's a lot of fun. They walk by where I'm going, ooh. Ooh, look at that one. Ooh, look at the buns on that, babe. Ah, it's a guy. Oh! Jeez Louise. It's not a funny joke. What's funny is that you watch that fucking show. That's what's funny, huh? My girlfriend hates it when I do that Homer Simpson voice, right? Because we're driving down to San Diego, right? I'm driving, right? And she's asking me, she's going, Charlie, why do you love me so much? And I'm going, well, because now I can drive in the carpool lane. Ah! Go! Bad idea.
Take two. What was your question?
The question was, you don't rely on props. You're such a visual comedian. How did you come up with that act? And obviously it saves you from ever dying on stage because people are just like mesmerized by watching your act. How did you come up with it?
I watched a lot of other comedians who would do. I watch a lot of comedy, and you see monologists who would just do monology, and it's good to watch that. But sometimes the audience is just like relaxed. I like to come up there with a high pitch energy. And get the crowd going, because once you're on stage and they see how much energy you got, then they'll be with you, you know, and everything. So I like to keep moving on stage and do a lot of impressions and I got the doorman with a gun to my head. You will say what I tell you to say.
Well, who influenced your career?
Since I was a kid, I liked George Carlin a lot. George Carlin was phenomenal, and Red Fox, Richard Pryor. And I really liked Freddie Prinze when he came around too. Freddie Prinze was very young too, and that really influenced me because he was such a young guy doing that. And when I saw Freddie Prinze, he was only like 21 or 22, you know, and then I was like 15 or 16, and I thought, well, that's not too far from where I'm at, you know, maybe I'll give it a shot in the future, you know. So I was basically influenced by that. Any age, you can just give it a shot and go for it. You know?
Since you've been involved in comedy, you worked with a lot of the greats there. And even people that weren't, you know, when you were starting out, they're starting out with you that already have made it. Name some of those people.
Yeah, it's interesting because now, like 5 or 6 years ago when I started the Comedy Store, I was working there with Roseanne, Arsenio Hall, Andrew Dice Clay, Louie Anderson. And we were all, you know, we're just doing the club thing. Everybody was just playing the club and then going on the road like, you know, a lot of the comics do. And it's such a gift now to go on the road and watch a television show with the people you work with, like Arsenio's got his own show, Roseanne's got her own show, and it's motivating to be away from where we started to be somewhere else and see how they've grown. And we all are working for that direction to get a sitcom or get a movie going. There's so many directions you can go with doing stand-up comedy. Is, you know, you can go on the road and be a road comic and make a lot of money, or you can go on the road, go to LA, have an agent, get those movie parts, get those auditions, and it's never ending. That's why a lot of guys in the business feel so young. No matter how old you are, you still feel like you're 22 or 23 because it's not like a job where you don't know what direction you're going to go. In the entertainment business, you can go as far as you want to go. Take it as far as you want to take it.
So anything happening new in your career? Are you planning to do?
I don't know why I said that.
So you're not going to be starring in a sitcom with Tamayo or anything like that?
Tamayo, no, but maybe when Pat Morita dies, I'll be the spokesperson for Colgate, huh? No, actually. Yeah.
think that bastard can stop. Well, this will fix him. I'm still standing, you fucking cockroaches. Huh? Damn you.
No, actually, I focus right now on the road, doing, getting exposure around the nation and everything. And there are some people in Los Angeles who own some agencies and all that, so they're pretty much interested in signing me and everything. So I'm gonna focus in that direction now.
Have you done Vegas?
Las Vegas, yeah, Golden Nugget Hotel. Rodney Dangerfield had a place there called Rodney's Place. Played at the Dunes Hotel, Comedy Store. And Vegas is fun, but depends what time your show is, because sometimes late at night people lose all their money and they're really pissed off, so they'll say, well, let's go to a comedy show. Good idea. So,
yeah, I lost a lot of money when it just gets some laughs.
Yeah, but it all depends what you talk about and how you project yourself on stage. If you're a high energy act, or if you have a lot to say on stage, you'll take their mind off of whatever they lost, Vegas is a fun place to.
It's hard to have a personal life on the road. I mean, how do you cope with that?
I have a girlfriend who's very supportive. I mean, that's what you need. I mean, in the beginning, it's like, oh, you don't feel like going on the road because, but if you can find someone who's supportive 100% and help you on your career and back you up, then it makes it worthwhile to go out on the road and feel comfortable about doing this as a career and as a business, because the support is all you need.
Now that there's such a proliferation of comedy on the air and all the shows and stuff like that, what kind of advice would you give a young comedian starting out?
Go for it.
Absolutely, go for it. Because comedy is like the discos of the 70s, comedy clubs. And I say if you have that funny bone in you, just go for it. That's the way we all started. We all would watch comedy and we observe a lot of the shows and we'd say, I want to do that, I want to do it. But it's taking that first step, which is really scary. But I say, there's never any end to what you want to do if you apply your mind to it. Because that's what we did with the Beatles when we toured Hamburg, Germany and all that, Yeah.
Well, thanks, Charlie, for being a part of Backstage Pass.
Thank you, Arizona. Hope to be back soon. So.